Yo, I'm African-American. I'm the real definition of an African-American.
I mean, and that's the thing, we've been talking about that a lot because, you know, African Americans in the States, when you say, yo, but where from Africa you're from, they can't tell you.
I know, Shane, but it'll slowly change, hopefully.
Hey, yo, man, don't be trying to hold me and shit when I'm trying to get backstage and shit. Yo, man, I'm in my zone right now. Don't you see it's the whole design? The whole time it's the whole design. Hey, yo, so what up, baby? Let's kill it real quick. And no side, expensive life and all this flashy living.
So with you, it's a little different. You spent some time in the States. Can you tell us how has that influenced musically and then in your life and in general?
Yeah, well, you know, growing up, the first part of my life in the States has definitely helped me out musically. You know, I think that was definitely some of the times I really fell in love with hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, the hip hop culture is probably one of the first cultures of any African American growing up in America, right?
Yeah.
But in South Africa, unfortunately, at that time, it was probably like second or third, you know.
Yeah.
South Africans generally very cultural. They really, you know, they grow their children up to be, you know, in their culture.
Yeah.
So, you know, some of the cultural music may play a big part. And then secondly, back then, what used to be called kwaito, which is now, which I say is house.
Yeah.
So that, and then hip hop would have come third. So it's definitely just kind of helped me as a kid to just been able to, you know, have that, you know, hip hop jargon, hip hop swag towards, you know, myself when growing up here in South Africa. So yeah, it's been a very big part.
So you're young, but you've been in the game for a while. So, you know, in your experience, what was the changes that you've seen? Because I know you just said from kwaito to hip hop now, but I mean, in terms of
in the South African hip hop industry, I think the changes have gone from when I came into the South African hip hop industry. A lot of the artists were speaking their indigenous language, like I spoke about them growing up, very cultural and stuff. They spoke their language a lot more, and there was kind of a complex about sounding a bit too American if you spoke English or trying to be too American. So I think when I came in, we broke that barrier down. We shut it down completely. The country loved it. Thank you. The country loved it.
You're missing one, bruh.
Yeah, for real, yo.
Not so good.
Man, that's disrespect.
Hey.
No, that's disrespect. Nah, it's all good.
All good.
So, yeah, like I was saying, there was that barrier that we broke down.
Yeah.
The country loved it. They felt that it was refreshing. They felt like, you know, us rapping in English spoke to a wider audience.
Absolutely.
You know? And it just hasn't been the same ever since. You know, after me, there's been AKA, there's you know, everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's rapping it? All the guys that rap in English, purely English. You know, they know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, it's definitely, I've seen a lot change since then.
So the album North God is complete.
It's done.
And by the time you guys see this, it'll be released and he will be on a tour. Can you tell us what to expect from the tour, what you're working on?
You know, to be honest with you, you know, the album, like you said, is going to be out.
Yeah.
You know, so the guys that are on the album, I'll probably be touring with those guys.
Okay.
You know, people like My Easy, Skanda Queen, people like Riky Rick,
for
here
sure.
on the video, AKA Mug. So we'll probably be touring around Africa with some of those guys. But you know, this album has been so great. It's my third album. I've learned so much since then, and I'm just super glad that it's out right now. And it's, you know, it's literally just getting into that machine again, marketing the album, touring the country. Countries, exactly. the continent.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got you.
The continent, touring the continent, and hopefully, you know, bringing it to you guys in the States.
Yeah, and that's what I'm excited about. You know, we're seeing a lot more collaborations across different crews and things of that nature, and I think that's what's going to help push South African hip hop further because of that.
Definitely, you know, at the beginning, you know, there has been a lot of segregation. There has been a bit of intimidation.
Yeah.
And there has been a bit of a little bit of hesitation. You know? And I think the reasons why is because it's still new. South African hip hop is still at its wonderful birthplace.
Absolutely.
And we still, you know, it's teething areas.
Yeah.
You know, we're still teething. We're still getting used to the momentum of certain things. And right now things are in full swing. Our videos are crazy now.
Yeah,
the production,
absolutely.
the producers that are coming out of South Africa. Yo, look, I'm not even gonna bet. I swear to God, by next year there's definitely gonna be a producer in the mainstream of hip hop world from South Africa, without a doubt. I mean, You know Soko,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
out there in the States right now. I mean, he's doing big shit for Africa as a whole, and the Nigerians, everybody. So I actually don't doubt that. The production right now is crazy, and yeah, man, it's super exciting.
Yeah, so I'm excited for you, for your tour, the release of your album. I'm hoping that it goes platinum.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it ain't. It has to. I mean, the fans.
It's North
have been
God.
So loyal. It's North God. Yo, I'm holding the North on me. For those who don't know what the North is, the north side of Johannesburg City. I'm talking from Sandton all the way straight down to almost Rosebank. I'm gonna put Rosebank on my back of it. Yeah. I'm gonna hold down Rosie's. But I'm talking Sandton, 4 ways, the whole of the north side, Johannesburg. You know, I got your back. So it is what it is.
Hip hop. The conversation of life's ups and downs is told through the eyes of the storyteller, each narrator with its own perspective, mark, and style. As I interact with the people of South Africa, the welcoming spirit and optimistic outlook are all too familiar. A commonality I witness amongst people, regardless of where they call home, is the imprint of family and culture, the impulse to connect with people, and a desire to follow dreams. The influence of the American platform had always been known, but its depth wasn't realized until these experiences in South Africa. Which sneakers are popular? Are the police really killing you guys? Witnessing firsthand that a genre of music born over 40 years ago in the streets of the Bronx, New York, had spanned across the Atlantic to Africa, the birthplace of humanity, where hip-hop has been cultivated over time to reflect pain, pleasure, and prosperity. There you have it, folks. I'll show you my experiences as a DJ and the world of South African hip-hop through my eyes. My quest on bridging the US and South African hip-hop market is not the only task in mind. I also want to connect people and encourage everyone to work together. Opportunity is limitless once you can build and connect with others. Music is a universal language. It connects us all regardless of our cultural, linguistic, and lifestyle differences. Join me in connecting the people of this world together one track at a time. As the African proverb says, if you want to run fast, run alone. If you want to run far, run together.
Put my money in a duff, make it come in a cup. Dropping racks like it's nothing. Me and my dudes up to something. Yeah, we blowing on that old. A girl on that old. A lot of money in the duffel. Cause me and my dudes up to something, yeah. Cause me and my dudes up to something, yeah. That's right. Cause me and my dudes up to something, yeah. Cause me and my dudes up to something, yeah. It's me and my headaches and we get it poppin'. It's me and my headaches and we get it poppin'. Yeah, me and my headaches ain't nothing but profit. It's me and my headaches and we get it poppin'. Yeah, me and my headaches make nothing but profit.
This is South Africa. This is how we roll. We have fun. I hope you in the United States enjoy the experience of being in SA. Come out and play with us because we're all about having fun. Africa to Africa, we love you.